Another Slash replay, this one from GGX Spartan. Wow. Using those little heroes of Slash. I honestly have never used them, and I don't even know what they're called. The mysterious heroes of Slash. So do we have Seekers, Hellstriders. We have a Herald of Slanesh, Locus of Grace, Portal Growth, Acquiescence, Hysterical Frenzy, and Slicing Shards. And then next then we have the Allurus of Slanesh with nothing. I guess I should call them naked. And Allurus of Shadow, also naked. Why, though? That feels expensive. Aside from that, Marauders of Slanesh with Spears. We have Exalted Demonettes, Marauders with Spears. And more Seekers. Against Kislev, we have one Heavy War Sled, double Elemental Bear, double Patriarch, Ice Witch of Ice, Kossars with Spears, and then surrounding them 4 Zargard. Lovely. Normally, I mean, I would expect Kislev to take more Chariots than one, but this is the core of the build, yes. Also kind of surprised no Heart of Winter. It's just Frostmaiden's Kiss. Breath attacks from the bears. Oh, and a big yawn from Hummus. Alright, Chariots get caught way outside the blob, and they are going to get instantly murdered. Acquiescence is cast on them, lowering their melee defense to 2, and Chariots surround them, murder them. It's all over. Slicing Shards are coming in. Kislev's going to have to dodge, but it doesn't look like they see that happening just yet. And they stand, unfortunately, still for the murder, because Slicing Shards does do a lot of damage if you let it hit. Yeah. Okay, Chariots are instantly dead. Kossars of Spears are instantly dead. I'm very curious to see how these Allurus of Shadows are going to do. Kind of reminds me of those Blood Reapers that Korn takes sometimes. Double Blood Reaper, the little hero. Something like that. Kislev Chariot is routing. It's actually very close to shattering, like 1 more hit point. There we go. Shattered. These archers are also going to rout as soon as their Unbreakable wears off, and we have a big old Ice Sheet getting cast. That is much more intimidating in appearance than fact. It's just a 25% slow. It's fine. The Slash player is dodging it because they think it's a Heart of Winter, but it's just an Ice Sheet. From here, we do have some cycle charging. From this point, I think the bears are kind of doomed. The Slicing Shards hits again, hits 3 Zargard. Lowers all their health to about half. They have more charging, more attacking. One of the Alluruses of Shadow is stuck in there, fighting a Patriarch, not really doing any damage. Ice Kiss is doing okay. I should probably see another Slicing Shards about now, especially when these guys are fully surrounded. They can't even dodge if they wanted to. Any Zargard that route get picked up by Cavalry and murdered. Also charging the Slanesh Army passive. Furies get spawned. Everybody's cycle charging, doing great. Ice Witch of Ice is routing, which is really bad. She's never going to come back. Without your Lord and without your mage, this could turn into a problem, especially because Patriarchs don't actually have the highest leadership in the entire world. Seekers and Spears are all charging in, doing great work. Yada, 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 yada. Zargard are allowed to come back. That's a little problematic, but Seekers will run in there real fast, like go pa-choo, routing them off quite quickly. Aside from that, it's a lot of cycle charging. Patriarch's getting low. One's even heal capped. Somehow still not breaking. Must have popped his Kislev passive by now. One of the Alluruses is dead. And army losses will hit pretty soon. And then the bears died. Goodbye, Bear Blob. Goodbye. 3,500? Yeah, definitely from those Slicing Shards. Surprisingly good value, 1,200 and 1,200-ish on the Alluruses of Shadow. Demonettes did fine. Seekers and Fiends of Slanesh did well. The Cav did fine. Spears did well. For Kislev, Ice Witch did okay. Probably should have just taken Heart of Winter on her, to be honest. Both the Ice Bears did well. Chariots got cut out immediately. That's a pretty bad time for them. Zargard did okay. Kossars to Spears had 12 value. Jesus. And the Patriarchs tried to heal stuff, but struggled. Struggled.